just think, a nephew of mine, the member of Greendale Golf Club.
Oh, he's not a member yet, Uncle Arthur. He's only going up there this evening to meet the captain.
Oh, yes, but it's only a formality, lass. When you see him in that evening suit of mine... that suit's seen service as that. I used to dress for dinner every night.
Every night?
I had to, I was a waiter.
I always thought waiters wore the full thing with tails.
Oh, no, I wasn't that kind of a waiter. I was a more, is everything all right, sir? Yeah. You know, hovering about, seeing that nobody nicked the cutlery. You'd be surprised how much stuff was whipped from there every night.
Yes, I know. I've been to your house.
Oh, that's not nicked. That's perks. Oh, yes, all the waiters went home with their pockets jingling. The head waiter had a sack. You know, it's a bit odd. It's 8 o'clock and that clock struck 4.
Ah, yes, but if it had struck 8 o'clock, it would be 20 to 11.
Well, go on, have your laugh, and I go up and change.
No, Eric, it looks very nice, really. It looks lovely when you get the accoutrements, the handkerchief, the gloves.
Yeah, red nose, explodable boots.
You look fine, Eric, lad, fine. Turn round.
It's no good turning round, is it? If I turn round, the suit's still facing the front.
Now, just look at that. It's a wonderful fit, isn't it? Looks
Yeah,
lovely.
of course it is, because you got a great big handful at the back. Who's going to clutch that when I shake hands with the captain?
Well, hold your hands to your side, it won't show.
It's all right if the captain's a pygmy. Hello. How am I going to drink? Through a 3-foot straw? Suppose my nose starts dripping. Oh, come on, look at the sleeves.
I've got a marvellous idea. I've still got those cuffs I had when I was nursing.
I'll go as Frankenstein's butler. Better still put a bolt in my neck. I'll go as Frankenstein.
Here you are. Now try this on.
Oh.
There you are. That is absolutely perfect, Eric. The George Sanders of Acton.
Yes, I see what you mean. Now, look, honestly, Uncle, I feel like a right twit.
Well, you won't get a better dress suit than that. That was made in Savile Row, was that?
You bought it in Savile Row?
No, I bought it at a jumble sale, but it was originally made in Savile Row. You'll never guess who for. Go on, guess.
Buster Keaton.
Look on the label. Go on, look at the label.
Lord Etherington, who's he?
He's a lord. He lives in that big house behind the church, you know, the one with all the grounds. He gave the vicar a whole bundle of clothes for the jumble.
Just imagine you're wearing a lord's dress suit. Now, that's something Mr. Brown can't say. I bet he's not wearing a lord's dress suit.
No, I'll bet he's wearing his own. And I'll bet he had it made to measure. And I'll bet it fits. Oh, come on, Uncle, just have a look. Come on, just have a look at that. Now, look at that. Now, what do I look like? Now, be honest. Not too honest.
Eric, lad, Eric, when you came down those stairs, I caught my breath.
Did you?
So did I, Eric. And so will Mr. Brown.
Who's this Mr. Brown you keep talking about? Is he important?
No, he's our next-door neighbour. He's the man who's taking Eric up for the Golf Club guest night tonight.
Ah, well, I'll be off now. I'll call in the morning to collect the suit. He'll all about it then. Few dances, eh?
Couple of dances? I hope not. It's a stag do.
There you are.
Okay, Hat, we're off then. Oh, come on now, Hat. I didn't ask you.
Stuck in the bunker before the 7th. Did a marvellous chip shot. Up it went, right onto the green. Finished that far away from the pin.
Oh, well played.
Yes, did I? Oh, good evening, Brian.
Good evening, sir.
Allow me to introduce my guest, Dr. Pearce Madison.
How do you do?
I thought you were bringing a guest tonight.
Yes, I am, sir. Actually, it's a neighbour of mine. He kept nagging me, so I had to invite him to shut him up. He's nobody
Excuse me,
special.
sir.
Yes?
Is Mr. Sykes asking for you, sir?
No, ask him to wait, will you?
Certainly, sir.
Stuart!
Sir?
like it belonged to the first president of the club.
You can go fishing now, then.
What have you got a black tie on for?
Well, it goes with the suit.
But this is an informal evening. Oh, really, Sykes? Oh, well, now you're here, you'd better come in. Sir.
Right.
This is my guest, Mr. Sykes. This is the president of the golf club, Colonel Pemberton.
Good evening, Colonel. I've heard a lot about you.
Good evening.
I'm
Good evening.
very
Pleased to meet you.
pleased. As a matter of fact, you're the first president I've ever shaken hands with.
I don't even say so. Do you have a drink? It is yours.
Yes, that's mine. Thank you.
Really, Sykes, how can you be so gauche? You made me a laughing stock.
It came off. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make amends. I'll buy a round of drink.
No, Sykes. Don't you know anything about club rules? Guests are not allowed to buy drinks. Anyway, tonight's punch night. Everyone helps himself. Get a cup, you fool.
Yes.
Good evening, Brown.
Good evening.
Hello, new member.
It's a rough club.
Where's your tie?
Well,
Oh, yes.
14th is in a pretty bad state after
it was a bit hot in here. So I thought, on balance, what I would do, I would take it off so as not to embarrass.
It's not a finger bowl, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's in the finger bowl.
Well, fish it out again.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, hurry up.
I can't help it.
Get on.
God heavens.
about a couple of weeks. It ought to be done by then.
Oh, I think.
What are you doing with that lemon?
It's in the president's cup.
We ought to have something done.
What a fine ceiling you have here.
Yes, William and Mary, I think.
You going home like that?
Check. Memory serves me right. This belongs to you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's mine.
You better give me a ring tomorrow morning, Brown.
Yes, Colonel.
Don't bother.
You see what you've done? And I'm sick of that comedy dinner jacket. Why did you put it on in the first place?
Because I'm going on
Where?
to somewhere where it's normal to put on formal attire.
Well, if there's a public dinner in the vicinity, I wonder. I haven't heard about it.
Well, it's not public. It's private. I'm going to dinner with my uncle.
And he dresses for dinner.
Yes, in all weathers, top to toe.
Your uncle? Oh,
Yes.
really, Sykes?
Yes, he's not an ordinary uncle, though. He's, Lord Hetherington.
You expect me to believe that Lord Hetherington is your uncle?
Yes. If he wasn't my uncle, would he have lent me his dinner jacket?
Sykes, you never told me before that you were related to Lord Hetherington.
Well, you didn't ask me.
And you're dining with him?
Well, I'll just have a glass of port wine and a ginger biscuit. I go along there every wedding tonight.
Tonight's Tuesday.
He doesn't know.
He lives at Hetherington House, doesn't he?
That's right, the big house with all the grounds. When we were children, Hat and I used to go up there every Saturday.
Really?
Play croquet. Up, 2, 3. He had his own board.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. I'll give you a lift up there.
Thank you.
No, that's all right. I've
No.
got the car outside.
No. It's a lovely night. I think I'll walk.
Oh, but you can't walk in that suit.
I can now. I've let the braces down.
You just stay there. I'll get my coat and we'll be up there in a quarter of an hour. Now, hold on.
Yes, no, but... I only coughed!
Nice place you've got here, isn't it?
Well, goodbye, and thanks for the lift.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, thanks for the lift.
So have a nice time. Aren't you going to knock?
Yes. Thanks for the lift. You drove well. On the left-hand side all the way.
He is your uncle, isn't he?
Yes.
Then why didn't you knock?
Because he doesn't like me bringing strangers to the house. And there's a dog.
A dog?
Good evening, Your Lordship.
I am his lordship's butler.
Can I have a word with his lordship?
I'm afraid he's had a very trying day.
Yes, well, can I have a word with you for half an hour?
I am about to lock up, sir.
Yes, but...
Well, really, sir. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Oh, no, this is not. This is... You see what happened? I purchased a suit from his lordship at a jumble sale, and this was left in the pocket of his suit, and I want to return it. I know I'm your favorite nephew, but next time you have a dinner jacket, you have it made for me. I'll do the fitting. Oh, any of that rubbish?
Must be a throwback.
I'm just a layman. What can I do? Oh, yes, you signed the Magna Carta. Let's all go down to Runnymede, all on the Green Line.
My lord, your 11 scissors hop. Oh, Eric, I'd have given anything to see Mr. Brown crouching outside that window. Brown of all people,
Oh, good morning. Oh, I do hope I'm not disturbing, but could I have a word with old Eric?
Oh, Eric. Yes, he'll be down in a minute. I just made some coffee. Would you like to join us, Mr. Brown?
Oh, thank you very much. I say, don't call me Mr. Brown. After all, we have been friends for many years. Charles, please.
Oh, all right. Charles. Eric was telling me how kind you were to give him a lift up to Uncle's last night.
Oh, I was only too glad to. What a lovely house.
Oh, yes.
I didn't have the pleasure of seeing inside, but...
No, well, Uncle is a little bit particular about stray visitors.
Well, I quite understand. In his position, one has to maintain a certain distance. Yes. I mean, Lord knows I'm no snob. But when it comes right down to it, it is us against them.
Yes, Charles. The trouble is, us realizes it, but them don't. Shut up.
Oh, thank you very much. I expect Lord Hetherington keeps a magnificent table.
Oh, exquisite, with chairs to match.
I'll put some paper on this.
Eric!
Oh, hello, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown says we're to call him Charles, Eric.
Hello, Charles.
I was just saying to Hattie what a beautiful house your uncle has got.
Well, it might seem big to some people, but you should see his country seat.
Really?
Over 200 bedrooms. Beds in them.
I'm not unfamiliar with that style of living, you know. My people live near Sir Humphrey Clapper. Do you know him?
Clapper? Clapper? It rings a bell. probably hobnobbed with him at one of Uncle's hunt suppers.
Yeah. He's a charming fellow. Sykes, Eric. You know, I would hate to sort of intrude on our very old friendship.
Charles.
I wonder if you could do something for me. Do you think you could persuade your uncle to come down to the golf club one night? I know it's an awful lot to ask, but, well, frankly, I did put up a bit of a black with Colonel Pemberton, and if I could say that Lord Hetherington was coming with me, do you know that? Well, I mean, you know what I mean? I sort of,
Well, normally he would, but he's had to go up to Scotland for the salmon shooting. Can you bring me back a brace of woodchuck? Or a pair?
Hello there, Eric, lad. Well, what are you all gawping at? Aren't you glad to see your Uncle Arthur, eh? I've just come to collect the suit.
Yes, well, it's upstairs.
Oh, it's not there, it is. You must have had a good time last night, eh?
Yes. Uncle Arthur, this is our next-door neighbour, Mr. Brown.
Oh, that's Mr. Brown. How do you do?
Oh, great pleasure, sir. We've just been talking about you. I wonder, do you by any chance know a great friend of my family, Miss Humphrey Clapper?
Sir Humphrey Clapper. Well, I might have bumped into him, you know, when I was at the Café Royal.
I bumped into him. So sorry you have to go.
I'm in no hurry.
Oh, it's you who has to go.
No, I'm in no rush. I'm on nights this week.
Nights?
Nights? Yes, nights. The House of Lords. It's the honours list this week, isn't it?
What is?
Well, goodbye, sir. It's been a real privilege and pleasure.
Ta-ra, then.
I wonder, do you think, I mean, would you come down to the golf club tonight?
Me?
I know it's an awful lot to ask, but it would only be for an hour.
Just get up and I'm ready for bed again. No, you can't tonight. You've got the Longfords.
Who are they?
No, remember, you were dining here tonight. It's your favourite.
Oh, yeah. It's sausage toad.
Well, look, what about after dinner? I'll come and collect you, say about 8 o'clock. Will that be all right? Oh, that's marvellous. Thank you very much. All right, see you later. Thanks so much. Terribly kind of you.
What a nice man. He's not at all like you said. Fancy me going down to the golf club.
Fancy. Tell him, Eric.
He only wants you down there because he thinks you're Lord Hetherington.
Me? Why should he think that?
Because I told him you were.
Well, you better tell him I'm not.
Don't do that. We're in too deep now. If he thinks we've made a fool of him, Eric will never get to be elected a member of a club.
Wait a minute, he could be Lord Hetherington for one night.
No, I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't pretend to be somebody I'm not. Especially a lord. I mean, well, I don't talk proper.
You don't talk proper. What about all that last lot that Harold Wilson created? One newsreader amongst a lot of them. The last fella, Lord George Brown. My friends, I promise you.
It's no good. I thought of a snag. There's sure to be somebody at the golf club who knows what Lord Hetherington looks like.
No, that's the beauty of the scheme. I talked to his butler. Lord Hetherington is a recluse. He hasn't been out of the house for 20 years.
Why not?
I can't tell you that.
Why not, Eric?
Because I don't know, do I?
I couldn't do it, you see. I'd be found out. I don't know how lords behave.
Well, we've got until 8 o'clock tonight to teach you.
I'll go down to the library and see if I can get any books on the Hetheringtons.
Look, Eric, don't ask me to do this because it frightens the life out of me.
Frightens the life out of me, too. But it's our only chance. It might not be necessary. He's got a memory like a sieve, Brown. By now, he's probably forgotten all about it.
Dear Willoughby Smythe, I was hoping to pop in and see you this evening, but I have to take my friend, Lord Hetherington, for an informal dinner. Yours sincerely, Charles Brown. I don't think I've forgotten anyone. Thanks a lot.
See, there are thousands of years of breeding behind you, serfs clearing the way for you. See what I mean? Look at that slight head wobble. All is lofty disdain. Now, come on. Who's working your strings?
I'll never make it in a million years, Eric. Don't make me do it. They'll be coming for me in a minute.
It says in the book that 4 Lord Hetheringtons died of drink.
The 5th. Come on, we start the drink. Phase 7.
Well, you know, I don't touch it.
Of course you touch it, you're an aristocracy. They're all 4 bottle men. Now get that down. Now don't sip it, just knock it back. Your ancestors have been at it since that's already unsteady. Oh, don't cough, Uncle. Drink it as if you're used to it.
But I'm not.
Well, get used to it. Oh.
I'm beginning to feel a bit more confident.
Good, well, try the walk. Try the walk. See the way you looked at me, hat like dirt. Great, great, and back. He's hopeless.
Down with the working classes.
Oh, steady on, you're only a lord, you're not the king, you know.
This sceptred isle, this royal throne of kings, this earth, this realm.
Eric! Uncle! Oh.
What's happened? Have you hit him?
Eric, the brandy.
Please, I'll get him one.
No, he's had too much. He's...
Yes, isn't he? Oh, that's a newt.
There's a front door. There's a front door. Oh, Uncle. Oh.
Is his lordship quite ready?
Your lordship. Your lord...
What's this?
I'm sorry, he's just having one of his lying down attacks. It's the egg. There's a lot of it about in a peerage.
He's drunk.
Yes, but only a little bit. Look, Charles.
Don't you Charles me. Get him into that state. You know perfectly well I'd promised Colonel Pemberton I'd bring him to the club tonight. What am I to do now?
Can't you go another night?
Well, he didn't even believe me about tonight. You realise, don't you? You've ruined me socially. Ruined me, that's what you've done. I shall never be able to show my nose in that club again.
There are other clubs. Take up tennis.
I'm too old.
Darby and Joan.
I think he was upset, Eric.
It's not my fault. I did my best. He's back now to ask for the address of the Darby and Joan.
Ah, there we are. Mr. Sykes?
Why?
Well, my name's Hetherington, you see. Lord Hetherington.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Lordship. Oh, Eric didn't mean any disrespect.
Disrespect is the most heartwarming thing that's happened to me in a long time. I commend you for your honesty.
Honesty? Me?
Yeah.
Do come in, Your Lordship. Come and
Thank you
sit
very
down,
much. You see,
please.
my butler told me about your visit, you see.
Oh, yes. Step over, Uncle Arthur. He's not well.
Oh, I see. Well, you see, no, but bringing back that pound note you found in my dinner jacket, it really was a remarkably fine display of honesty, you see. It's very rare, you know, very rare these days, you know. So I really felt that I just had to come back and say thank you in person.
Well, thank you. It's uncommonly civil of you.
Yes. That's awfully good. I like that. Do that again. It's very good indeed. Now, look here, Mr. Sykes, if there's anything I can do for you at any time.
Well, I shouldn't think so with your station and my station.
Hat! What?
Well, there is a slight something
Yeah.
that you could do for us.
Yes, of course.
It'll only take about an hour.
All right. Shall I do that again, then? All right, thank you very much. Thank you for that. Now, don't you bother to get up, my dear chap. It's very awfully nice to be out again, you know. Makes a pleasant change after all this time. It gets very lonely there, you know.
Is that really Lord Hetherington?
Oh, yes, that's him, all right. Do you know he's been a recluse for 20 years?
Seems a nice chap.
Yes, he seems very affable. That fellow Sykes has introduced him to practically everybody.
There was a Hetherington at the Battle of Hastings. Oh, yeah. The third Earl.
No, it wasn't the third, you see. It was the second, you see.
The second Earl,
Second.
That's right. The third Earl was his eldest son.
Right.
And the fourth came after that. And Malcolm, wasn't it?
That's right, Malcolm, yes, you got it right, Malcolm, yes.
Malcolm the third Earl, you see. And he was at Hastings with King Arthur. Arthur, my name is gone again. Harold. That's
Malcolm.
Right. Harold. And what happened was he was holding on to King Harold's horse because he was King Harold's personal horse holder. He was in the horsehold cavalry. And the Normans are advancing. Now picture this scene, dull, misty morning, and they're all, the Normans, in a phalanx of 3. And they're all going through the meadow.
No. They were going up the cliff, you see. Up the cliff.
Yes, I'm paraphrasing. So what happened is, they're going through this field, and they're finally up in the air, which was unheard of in those days. Now, what is not generally known is that King Harold was a great ornithologist.
I didn't know that.
No, he was. Never went anywhere without a pigeon strapped to his wrist.
No, it wasn't a pigeon, it was a falcon.
Right, yeah. A falcon had a pigeon strapped to his wrist. And he's holding on. Now you see, they're finally out, and they're all still in the phalanx. And it's Duncan holding onto the horse.
No, but Malcolm.
Malcolm, that's right.
Right.
Duncan had gone to have his dinner, you see.
That's it.
And what happened is, he fires it. Well, Malcolm, trying to curry favour, said to Harold, "Excuse me, my lord, knowing his ornithologist, isn't that a tawny pipit?" Straight away, Harold, up and boom, got his head. Well, of course, Duncan was mortified. He was, and from that day to this, the Hetheringtons have always worn braces.
Why's that?
To keep the trousers. I'm going to get some of this black coffee down here. Oh dear. Do you good. Oh. It goes away about midday, this feeling.
Sykes!
Oh.
What happened last night?
I'll tell you.
You know, I've had an absolutely ecstatic letter from Colonel Pemberton delivered by hand. Listen, we cannot thank you enough for organising his lordship's visit. Sorry you couldn't get there yourself.
Yeah, well, I told him you had 24-hour flu.
Yeah, but I still don't quite understand.
Well, immediately after you left, Uncle made a rapid recovery.
Oh, I'm so grateful to your lordship. As the result of your visit, I've been co-opted on the Greens Committee.
Oh, that's nice. It's a very responsible job choosing the vegetables.
There was something else included in the letter, too. A club membership card. Signed, seconded, and sealed. Welcome to the club, your lordship.